All right, what's up guys? Super excited. So today's the day that my new sim gets set up. The guys from Advanced Racing Sims just showed up from Canada. Flew in, they're gonna help me set it up, dial it in. And yeah, I'm gonna show the whole process. We're gonna try to time lapse the whole build, but I'm gonna go out right now, meet the guys. I haven't actually seen them. They're downstairs checking out the cars in the garage. So I'll go down with Andrew. Andrew's helping me today, not only clean, but film and edit this whole video. So big shout out and thanks to Andrew for everything he's been doing, making the channel look super good lately. Big slacker. Comes in late, doesn't even call the boss man. Came in on a Saturday though. He'd be ripping a Suron right now. What's up guys?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Tommy.
Nice to meet you in person.
Nice
Finally.
to meet you
Yeah.
too. Yeah, thank you.
Feels
for
good,
everything.
man. Yeah, funny story about the trailers. You know who owns that now?
No, who?
Unigan.
Really?
Will Bros owns Futura trailers, yeah.
No way, I knew they were like Kiwi or Aussie owned it before, right?
Wow, yeah. I think they made a transition or whatever. It's like they just distribute everything now in the States.
Cool.
Yeah. Like they go so low, it's crazy.
It gets the GT4 on perfectly, actually. It's pretty phenomenal. Cool, you want me to show you guys inside or?
Sure.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Awesome.
We saw the cars, but that could be the...
All right, actually, I guess we should do a proper introduction. You guys want to introduce yourselves to the camera?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Stefan from Advanced Sim Racing, business account. I take care of guys like GCD and I make stuff happen on the sales sides, and that's it. That's what I do, yeah. Yeah.
Same, I'm Christopher from Advanced Sim Racing. I've been installing for Advanced for 2 years now, so I'm the guy that's going to be shipped around the world to install turnkey setups and make them so you can drive properly and your car feels exactly like a sim. So
yeah, my name is Tommy. I work with ASR for a couple of months now. I'm one of their newest technicians, traveling the world like Christopher did. Been shipped everywhere. Honestly, it's amazing. It's surreal. I'm stoked to be here and stoked to do this. He's an humble guy. He's really good. You race good. He's a good.
The quiet ones are the ones you always worry about.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, cool. Well, special thanks to Jem for making this happen. If everything goes well, you might see a couple of these in a country club later this year. So this is the test run. So let's get inside and get this thing dialed in. Frantic rush to get this one.
Oh, I love that.
It's gonna be the Miami Vice car party.
This is your old setup.
I don't even know about that thing. It's dead to me. About to have you guys back when it's all done and come enjoy the pool.
Oh man.
The view of, I call it Jurassic Park.
Man.
You should have seen the places I was looking at before I found this. They were all like single story, 70s built, typical California homes.
Yeah,
but
I like all the panels. Like you can see a bunch of stuff here and there. Like so many angles, so many stuff to look at.
the views are so different. I mean, where I'm from, it's flat.
Yeah.
And there's snow right now, so this is...
Take it in, man. Enjoy it. That's cool. I was kind of thinking a couch there, put the TV there, sim like this, so that you could see the trophies in the background.
Yep. Yeah. So when you film content, it makes sense to have it.
Yeah. And do you guys think like at an angle maybe, or?
Yeah, the corner like angled towards the corner
Would be sweet, right?
Yeah.
Put some nano leaves up here behind the desk. It was a closet, and I was like, I remember when I texted you, I'm like, how big was it? And I like came in here, and I was like, it's gonna be so claustrophobic.
Yeah.
They just finished the floors. I was like, I'm so sorry guys, but you're gonna need to blow this wall out too. And they're like, they just finished the floor, so like, they cut all of the stuff around the floor, so then they blew this out, and there was like all the floors had to get torn back up, and that's why there's like white residues, because they had to like redo it after painting, and that was, I owe it to my guys. They made a mad dash yesterday. They weren't happy.
What's fun is that you already have like something existing for the trophies and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna look good.
I already have people. I have one of my guys, Mark. He's like getting ready for St. Pete, and he obviously can't test there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you need a sim. He's like, well, I don't have a sim. I'm like, well, I got the guys for you. He's like, all right, give me the number.
We'll get that later together. Yeah.
Cool. All right, Mark, it's coming your way, buddy. So the glove next to you is last year's GT4 championship. This one's
this one.
Super Trofeo championship.
So
there
many
should
things
be about
like
40 pro wins.
All right, let's open some boxes.
Let's go!
We get everything open. We check everything out. The guys work in teams, so they're gonna be like, maybe Tommy's gonna do this freestanding for the monitors, and then Chris is gonna do the chassis and everything, and then we're just gonna come all together and then get everything done. You'll see, like, we might talk in French too, because we're French Canadians, you know. And it's not to talk in your back, it's just like we're used to it. It's just, you know, muscle memory is easier for us. So once everything is open, we tidy everything up so we have nothing in our way, and after that we're going to be probably able to test some stuff maybe in like 5 or 6 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, so let's get it done.
Let's go.
Let's go.
5 hours we'll be up and running, baby. Probably easier than that soft box, right?
Yeah.
First class service right here.
Okay, you hide this from us. Yeah, dude, this is life goals here. Not a huge drinker, but I enjoy, like, you know, you bring friends home, get them a drink, they feel like super, like, nicely welcome in, and there's a soul in that house. It shows, man. It's really nice. You did it, the right choice. All right, I'll help these guys out, bring the box downstairs.
Of course, the first thing I did was mount an 83-inch when I moved in.
All right.
So good. So the boys from ASR are in the other room. They're assembling the new rig. I'm really excited for it. They say it's gonna take about 5 hours. So while they're doing that, I thought I'd talk about why we're doing this. In the background, you can see my old rig here. It was a rseat, some BenQ monitors, the Fanatec stuff. So it was time for a simucube DDE, and it was also time for some new pedals. I did get these Tiltons, but they never really worked well with this rig. I wanted to upgrade to the 8860 or whatever the standard is for the sim rigs, the square bar. You see pretty much every rig is built out of. The rseat's super nice. It's just hard. Alright, bro. We gotta keep that in the middle. You're an independent contractor, dude. You don't have medical yet, bro.
Standing right here and moving this way.
I almost died, homie. This rig was super good. I actually really enjoyed it. It was hard to adapt things to, and I really wanted to get the D box, and I just could never make that really work with this rig. So I ended up getting rid of this rig and talking to the guys over at ASR, and ended up going with one of their premium turnkey rigs, which has them come and assemble it. Also talked to them about maybe working on an affiliate deal. So anyone that wants to get a simulator like mine or have me help them get one, we can now work with them and they'll come drop it off, set it up, everything. So I'm super excited for that. All right, guys, so we're about 30–40% of the way done. Just checking in with the boys in here. Looks like the what's up? Looks like the monitor stands up. Base frame's going in. Slider mounted up. We're getting close, getting close. Lunchtime's coming up though, so we're gonna take a small break. We'll get back with you guys in a little bit. Super cool. All right, so they're gonna check out my seating position in the actual race car, make sure the pedals and the seat are at the right angle for me and the right distance. All right, that is definitely far. That's good. Yeah, I like a little bit longer on my leg throw, and I don't like super close on the wheel, but I also don't like full extension.
So if you put your wrist on top of it, pretty much, okay, you're right.
Yeah, I always like a slight bend.
Measuring tape in between your legs.
Yeah.
Just put the tip of your seat.
22.
22, okay. So we'll go with 22 on this. There's 3 inches between your brake pedal and your gas pedal. So we'll go exactly with 3 inches between both.
Yep.
23 inches from the bottom of your seat to your pedal, and then from this, we can adjust it on the wheel itself to put it exactly where that one is on the rig itself upstairs. Decent amount of incline for the seat itself, so we'll adjust the seat a bit more back, a bit more lean on the rig, and we'll be pretty much the same seating position. We'll try to be exactly the same. And then we'll have a good 30 minutes of going for the brake pressure. I want you to have the same travel in your brake pedal that you have on this car.
Gotcha.
So you have a decent amount too. And the pedal, the simucube active pedal, you can really adjust the throw,
the travel,
the feeling and everything. So we'll definitely do that. So we're saying 22, 3 inches between pedals, and then we'll adjust the wheel upstairs. Awesome.
Thank you.
No worries.
Let's go. right, so the boys just came out and told me it's almost that time. I'm about to go in and check this thing out for the first time. I'm super excited. If you can't tell, I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
Get your first reaction.
All right, first impression on the new sim. Let's go. All right, let's go. Oh!
No time wasted.
Alright, where's the fire?
Should be right, reset right here.
Set.
There they go, put fire on it.
Dude, it's so much better. You can definitely tell it's properly tuned because everything feels properly at speed. It doesn't feel like you're traveling overly quick. Oh my god, those new pedals are insane. I can actually feel ABS. Oh man. I'm so used to having to give up in the brake zone because I can't modulate the little bit of wheel slip, especially at the end of the threshold. Now I can actually feel the pedal modulating underneath me. I can feel a lot of wheel slip and ABS modulation now. Oh man, this is epic. Tires are coming in now. I can feel the grip change. Oh man, guys, this is so awesome. Wow, I can feel the bumps at Sebring. Ooh, came in hot. I'm over slowing everything because I've never had this much feel. So I lost a little time there in the last sector. I got a little too crazy because now I can actually feel the car rotating. I'm trying to find the limit of how much rotation I can use before it breaks loose. Oh my goodness, that's so good. All right, so first impression is that was awesome! Thank you to the Advanced Race Sim guys here for setting everything up for me today. It is super good. I can't even put it into words right now. I gotta take a few minutes to just take it all in. I feel a little kid happy because every lap I got a little bit better, and like I said, I've never had feeling in a sim, and I've always told people never to try to chase feeling in a sim because every motion simulator I've ever felt, typically there's a lot of play in the chassis and you're always kind of just jiggling around and it almost takes away from the experience. This is not that. You just feel the kind of compressions on the track where they are, and you can feel a little bit of pitch change, but the big thing is when you're coming on and off the brake, you can feel the car starting to set now. It gives you that ability to kind of trail brake a lot later, have a lot more feeling in the release of the pedal, but also just control the car in transitions and pitch changes and yaw change. So I'm so excited. I can't wait to try this thing more. I know everybody here in the room is gonna get a run, so I'm gonna film and watch, and then I'm gonna hop on later. But tons of content definitely coming with this thing. Super excited, and I can't say thank you enough, guys. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you too, man. Thanks for your hospitality. You've been amazing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do it more. These boys are coming back. We're definitely gonna be filming more, and yeah, I think we're gonna be doing some drifting outside the sim as well here soon. So. All right, who's up first? Who's up first? Andrew? Let's go, buddy. So for anyone that doesn't know, Andrew's got the new editing job here at JCD Racing. He went out to the drift track with me. A lot of boys were talking smack, but Andrew actually hopped in. Never driven a manual, right? Like fourth time driving a manual, hops in a rental car and just starts clutch kicking, actually put together the whole track, clutch kicking every corner. Blew my mind and actually shut up everyone that was outside the car. It was awesome. All right, here he goes. Let's go.
Right in between your legs.
This is super cool. You see the whole experience.
Once you're ready, You can just press on the gas and it's gonna go forward. Pit limiter is on right now because it's flashing. Once you're across there, you'll be able to go flat out. From there, flat, and there you go.
Where's the red, like, where's the RPM?
So if you downshift once more.
RPM, who looks at RPM?
There you go.
I don't know this track at all.
Hard on the brakes. Hard.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Go second gear. Nice U-turn over there.
Chris is gonna put me out of a job here. Look at this guy, driver coach, sim builder, drifter. Chris is like that one friend, just good at everything.
Yep. Let's
go, buddy.
And you also have a wireless headset. If you're gonna go racing online against people,
Yeah.
it's nice to like talk with
fun.
people. Of course, you've got a spotter in the car, but if you do get like in a crash or something, you can yell at somebody.
Yeah.
So this is nice to have. Or if you just want
I
to
just
chill
like
out.
to be in the Discord room with
There
all
you
the
go.
boys.
And then last but not least, before we leave,
Yeah,
this
we gotta
screen
get
will
that.
be all data telemetry. You will be able to play with it. And
Do you guys
just-
use Mew at all for Motec transfers?
No.
No.
We use Race Lab.
And that takes Motec?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
Might do.
Oh boy, all the good stuff. It's been loud in here, but basically Chris is not only a sim builder, but he's a drifter, driver, and a coach apparently. So we're about to see what he can do.
Again, this is the rig that we just got to try out. We're starting off with the seat itself. We have a Sparko circuit, one of the best seats out there as for Halo and replicating a real race car. This one is FIA approved. It's an actual race car seat. You can put that in your race car, it's gonna work, that's fine. And then we have a GSI wheel, X29. Nice wheel that has a cutout in it so you can feel the Asher dash right in it, so you can have a good visibility with your dash, and now everything's custom on there. For the drifting aspect of things, we added a handbrake right here, a Husing handbrake, and then we added a V&M shifter for the drifting aspects of things, because I know he wants to drift. And right here we have a wheel. It's as easy as unplugging right here, and a little tap at the bottom. And then you slide the new one on, and you have a drift setup pretty quickly. We'll just put the GT4 setup back on because that's what we're gonna do probably all night. So put it back on, plug in the USB that's right at the bottom. Easy to disconnect. If it ever gets pulled, it's not gonna rip the cable off. It's kind of a protection kind of thing. So we got this, we'll put the clip back on. That is the steering wheel itself, which I told you about the Asher dash right here. It gives you all the information, which is all on a simucube Pro. Simucube Pro is the highest top end of the direct drive in the market right now. This one produces 25 Newton meters of force, which is plenty to replicate any kind of cars that you can drive right now that would be relevant to today's driving. Now, I'm not talking about 70s. So in the back, we have a simucube active pedal and a simucube passive pedal. This replicates all the ABS, the friction, everything that you want. You can add travel, you can have more texture, you can have more details, you can have more less travel, higher forces. Everything is adjustable on that pedal, which is very good for somebody that uses ABS in his race car and is not using like a car with no ABS and stuff like that. This is for the pedals itself, and then everything is linked onto the frame that we call the ASR Pro, which is our higher end of every rig that we make. It's the most rigid one, it has all the flat face on the side. That makes it all look nice and clean, which can add stickers on it. You can add whatever you want on it pretty much. And this is all linked to the D-Box system, which makes the whole build stand out from any other build because it gives you all the haptic feedback in your butt. So it gives you all the vibration, yaw to yaw, front and back shifting. If your tires are losing traction, if you're off the track, if you're in the apex properly, all that stuff from the D-Box will give you all the information to not be faster, but to get all the information that you don't have without the D-Box. So that will be for the rig itself. That is what you're gonna drive. And what you're gonna look at is gonna be Samsung G6 triple monitor screens, which are a 240 Hertz refresh rate at 2K resolution, which right now is ran by a 4090 graphics card, overkill PC, running 180 FPS to 170 FPS about. Depending on the graphics, everything is maxed out at the moment in the game, so it looks as good as it can get. We have a fourth monitor right here, which is going to be all the information that he requires for lap times, deltas, tire temperatures, and all that stuff. We're able to add up top on here. I think that's pretty much it for the rig itself. If you come at the back though, this is what holds all the screens. We have a triple monitor setup with advanced Vestas to align everything properly, to have the bezel perfectly aligned, and then you have the Vesta that makes it easier to align everything, and then you have Tommy that did a killer job on all the management here. Every cable is just properly length and everything's hidden properly, so it looks good. And if you come at the back over here, same thing for the rig itself. Every USB from the back of the rig is all individually connected, so you have easy access to the USBs, and you can see no cables at all anywhere, as least as you can pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole rig. That buddy's gonna be having, I hope, a blast, and he's gonna be practicing for the next race at the hopefully Sebring. This is what we're on right now, GT4. And Sebring, which we're all gonna have a couple laps, and I want Tommy right here to do a lap because he's faster than me.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If and when our next podium comes, it's because of this. You know it. Let's go, Daniel. Let's go. We're gonna do a few laps with the boys, and then we'll do a little outro. I'll explain kind of what I see as the big advantages, and yeah, we'll call it a day.
Really transparent with data for on Sebring. Yeah, you did. But actually, it's the reason why I oh, yeah.
All right, the boys are heading out. They're going to get their first in and out. I guess that's not a thing in Canada, so when in Cali, you know, you gotta hit it. This is better than I could even put into words or expect. I had high expectations going into this. You know, I really wanted a good field of vision and a lot more feel in the brake, and it hit it so much further out of the park than that. Like a good tune on an engine, a good shock setting, anything like that, when you hit it right within the window and it just feels right, that's the best way that I can put this into words right now. I'm gonna spend some time on it tonight. The ASR guys are gonna be in town another day, so if I have any issues tonight, they're gonna come back in the morning and fine tune it. As of now, I actually have zero complaints, zero issues or any feedback. I am newer to the hip or to the D-box and the movement in the chassis, so maybe I'll see if there's any finite adjustments I want there. But this has truly been an experience where my mind's been blown and the product is better than expected. So more to come on that, but yeah, that's my outro for tonight. Andrew and I are gonna get a few more laps in, and then he's got to go out and get back to his girlfriend. She's been waiting all day, but he's been here shooting for me. So thank you to Andrew for that, putting up with that, and being super patient, doing all the editing and shooting for me today. I really appreciate it. He's been a game changer in this whole thing. So that's it. We're out. Night, guys. One more thing. So I was doing my outro, and I just wanted to put, a lot of people ask me why I went with advanced sim racing. When you're pricing out rigs, there's a lot of things, especially when you're doing it yourself, you can drop the cost significantly, but I don't think that's where the value is in this rig. I think the value in this rig is truly in the tuning and their experience with trying all the different hardware, software, and putting it all into one package that's really cohesive. The brake feel, the steering feel, the visual, the fit finish, everything just really comes together on this that makes the whole product just feel that much nicer. It's pretty easy to find these rigs that look pretty similar, especially when it comes to just mounting screens, pedals, and wheels and ergonomics like that. But to actually get all of the hardware and components to feel that seamless and have that much immersion is very hard to hit on. Like I said earlier, a lot of the motion chassis that I've driven in the past have a lot of flex and a lot of movement. Not to put any of the other brands down, but it's just something that I've never really felt connected to. I got in that sim and within half a lap felt like it was mine, and within a lap was already finding time, and within 3 laps was getting better, and within 4 laps I was seeing huge gains. I can see within a few weeks or a month or however much time you put into this, you're really gonna see a lot more reward than just visual training like you normally get on a non-motion sim. So I don't think it necessarily makes you seconds faster or anything, but it definitely gives you a more immersed feeling, which makes you more committed to using it and also just enjoy the unit more. I think it gives it a lot more fun when you feel things. So, or makes it a lot more fun when you feel things, I should say. But yeah, I just wanted to add that in. We're back out. Later. Peace.